Hi YouTubers, it's Smoke SE. Sounds like effects for today. So I'm in the garage again for, you guessed it, another bulk pipe tracker review. So anyway, my pipe packed. We're finally doing our bulk pipe tracker review because I delayed the review for a couple days just due to me being tired and me not feeling that great and just not being in the best mood. So we're finally doing one. You have to excuse my my voice. I'm a little bit a little bit hoarse right now because I just had a big dinner and I ate too fast. So anyway, let me just clear my throat. So the tobacco we're reviewing right now is going to be this tobacco right here. It's going to be Peter Stokkebye's Pistachio, number 27. Blended by Peter Stokkebye, it's aromatic, it's manufactured by Peter Stokkebye. It contains black Cavendish, Virginia. It has pistachio and vanilla flavoring, or ameliorant, or flavoring. It's ribbon cut. It is a bulk packaging. It's produced in Denmark. It is currently available from pipesandscigars.com. Anyway, let's review it. This is obviously aromatic. It's pistachio flavored. I believe I have only had one other tobacco that has pistachio flavoring, which is it's an aromatic that I smoked a long time ago, back in 2012, called Augsburg Gold. Augsburg Gold was a cheap, a very cheap pouch bulk pipe tobacco that I tried a long time ago. In 2012, I think like over 3 years ago, it was like $2 online for a 50-gram pouch, and I was like, what the hell, I'll just give it a shot. It actually wasn't bad, so that's back when I liked the aromatics more, but car going by. But yeah, definitely, this is the only ever pistachio flavored one I've ever had. It comes in big ribbon cut right here. If you can see, these are pretty big. Let me try to have this focus. Pretty big tobacco cuts. Anyway, let's fire it up. Okay. Okay, that was the false light. Okay. Like most sweeter tobaccos, the sugar is making it rise up from the bowl. Okay, one or two more lights should do it. I think one more light should do it. Okay. Just trying to get the ash off my tamper, which is my lighter. I use my lighter as a tamper. Okay. Initially, very mild. Oh, it's sparking ash everywhere. Not bad initially. Very mild, has a very nice smell to it. I thought it was going to be burning a lot hotter because of how dry it is in the pouch of the little Ziploc bag right here. I was going to be a lot harder burning, but not. Yeah. It is fairly messy, I will say that. That's obviously just because it's drier and it's making the heat rise up from the bowl and creating a mess. Not bad. Pretty sugary. Again, has a pretty sugary taste to it. Not bad, kind of like a vanilla taste. Yeah. I am tasting that pistachio flavor now, which pistachios are nuts. They're little nuts that you crack open, and they can be found in ice cream. They can be found in a lot of breads. They can be found in certain products, food products. It's not bad. Pretty fine bland. I will say it's pretty flat, pretty bland. It may be dried out, maybe because this is more on the drier side and it's came kind of stale. It's not bad. It reminds me of eating pistachios and vanilla. Kind of like a more pure vanilla taste. More like a vanilla cane taste than actual like artificial vanilla. Yeah, not bad. I would say it's pretty mild, very nice smelling. I'd say it has a very nice smell. When I'm doing that, I'm trying to get the smoke in my face to smell it. Not bad. It burns, not hot, not cool. Not cool, not hot. I'd say pretty moderate burn in terms of temperature. Has a very interesting taste. It tastes like pure vanilla. The smell of pure vanilla. I haven't actually drank pure vanilla. Don't be a smartass. So it tastes like the smell of vanilla, cooking extract vanilla, not vanilla ice cream or vanilla cupcakes. The actual vanilla extract which you use to cook with. Yeah, not a bad taste. I wouldn't say it's a bad taste. Not something I'm really that fond of, though. Has a pretty smooth taste to it. Not harsh, not really smooth, not silky smooth, not really harsh, kind of in the middle. Overall, this tobacco is very in the middle. I've been smoking for about 5 minutes now. It doesn't really bite. Has a pretty nice taste to it. It is pretty smooth overall. Just tastes like pure cooking vanilla. The smell of that. Now, I will be doing some cigar reviews coming up next week. I have ordered some cigars on pipesandcigars.com, and I'll be reviewing those next week. I'm not going to spoil what they really are, but I will say they're very good. Yeah. Now that I'm getting towards the end of the first third of the bowl, it's starting to burn quite hot. Okay, I'm just trying not to make a huge mess here because he's trying to keep the garage as clean as possible. Let me just try to relight this. Yeah, let's see. Almost has like a peppermint taste. The more I smoke it, has more like a mint flavor to it than a vanilla flavor. Not bad. The smoke really lingers. We just try and get the smoke to go out of the garage so it doesn't get too smoky in here. Yeah, kind of like a cross between vanilla ice cream, vanilla extract, cooking vanilla, and peppermint. That's the best way I can describe it. It's not an unpleasant taste. It's just not a very pleasant taste. It's kind of in the middle. It's one of those things where it's like, you like it, but you don't. You don't like it, but you kind of like it. Yeah, has a really unique taste to it. It probably would smoke better if it was more moist. I might rehydrate this tobacco with a little bit of distilled water to make it a little bit more moist. Yeah, it actually reminds me of peppermint tea the more I smoke it. Kind of like herbal tea with peppermint. Not bad. Kind of like that almost menthol flavor. It actually reminds me a little bit of menthol. Yeah, kind of like that cooling sensation in the back of your throat that you get with like Newport cigarettes. If you don't know, a long time ago, I used to smoke Newport cigarettes. I used to be a Newport cigarette smoker. Not much. I didn't really even inhale. I just puffed them. But it reminds me of that sensation of like Newports or Cools. Yeah, it's not. It's not bad. It's I would say it's in the middle. It's a pretty average tobacco. Yeah, for some really weird reason, it reminds me of smoking menthol cigarettes. This is not flavored with menthol. Has no menthol flavorings to it. It just has that sensation you get in the back of your throat when you smoke menthol cigarettes. And I haven't had a cigarette for a long. That's just a car. Sorry. Um, yeah, you have to excuse that. This is my brother pulling out of the driveway. Yeah, it's getting kind of juicy now. I I do excuse that. It's just my brother. Yeah, it has a really funky taste to it where I. It reminds me of like smoking a menthol cigarette. I haven't had a cigarette since 2013, so I haven't actually had any cigarettes since 2013. I've been cigarette free for that long. And I quit cigarettes years ago. I quit cigarettes in 2010, 5 years ago. Yeah, it's been about 5 years since I quit cigarettes. So it just has that odd sensation you get from like a menthol cigarette or vanilla extract. Excuse me. Let me get into the ratings of this. Right now, let me just tamp it down. I'm just trying to tamp down my finger. Okay, let me try to relight it. Okay, let me get into the ratings of this. Okay. Smoky. The strength is, I'd say, mild. The taste and body, I'd say, is mild to medium and medium-bodied. Nice smoke rings. The flavor is not really a pistachio flavor. It reminds me more of vanilla extract or menthol or like something like that. It doesn't remind me of like a vanilla taste. It reminds me more of a mentholated pure vanilla. Let's see, the tongue bite is tolerable. It bites a little bit, but it's not that bad. Okay, let me just set my pipe down. It does burn pretty hot. I will say that it's probably pretty dry, so it's going to burn pretty hot. The room note is pleasant, like most aromatics. The retrohaling, let me just try to retrohale for you guys right now. Not bad. Has a very cool sensation through the sinuses. The, let's see, what is just recommended to a pipe smoker? Yeah, no. It's not bad. I mean, for somebody who's coming over from smoking menthol cigarettes, this might not be bad. It's a little bit bitey and it's a little bit juicy. It does burn pretty hot, so if you get this, I would recommend rehydrating it with a little bit of distilled water or propylene glycol, just so it has more moisture to it, so it burns a little bit cooler. Obviously, you want to be careful of mold. You don't want to put too much distilled water in because it'll mold. But, yeah, so not bad. It's not a bad tobacco. I'd say it's a decent aromatic. It's an average aromatic. It reminds me of smoking a menthol cigarette. The more, especially in the second half of the bowl, it really reminds me of smoking a Newport or a Cool. And I haven't smoked a Cool cigarette since 2009, since 2009. Long, long time ago. I guess one time I picked up a pack of Cool cigarettes when I was on vacation in Vermont. I guess smoked Cool cigarettes. Long time ago. It just reminds me of that taste. I'm not sure why. I have no idea why, but it just reminds me of smoking a Cool cigarette, like a Cool green menthol. Obviously, I don't smoke cigarettes. I hate cigarettes, but it reminds me of that a minty sensation through the mouth, where you get in the throat, where you get that sensation from smoking a menthol cigarette, especially like a Cool or a Newport, or maybe even like a Camel Crush. So. I've only had like one Camel Crush in my life because I didn't smoke cigarettes much. But enough about cigarettes. Because cigarettes are disgusting. So, overall rating, I'd give it out of 10. Maybe a 6 out of 10. It burns pretty hot. It's not the most pleasant taste in the world. It reminds me a lot of like smoking a cigarette, so that's really not that pleasant. Not bad, not good, in the middle. Pretty average. Not as bad as some aromatics and not as good as some. Anyway, 6 out of 10 for rating for Peter Stokkebye's Pistachio number 27. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, person want to. Definitely stay up to my channel. I'll be doing a lot of cool stuff. Anyway, bye.